Do you remember when heating your home didn't mean dreading the monthly utility bill? Before central heating became the standard, families found creative and cost-effective ways to stay warm through even the harshest winters. Today we're exploring 25 clever heating methods that our parents and grandparents relied on, many of which still work beautifully today. Let's start with wood stoves. There's something deeply satisfying about the radiant warmth of a cast-iron wood stove, and for generations of Americans, this was simply how you heated your home. These remarkable appliances were the heart of countless households from the colonial era right through the mid-20th century, and many families still swear by them today. A quality wood stove can heat an entire home more efficiently than you might imagine. The key lies in how they distribute heat. Unlike a fireplace that sends most of its warmth straight up the chimney, a wood stove radiates heat in all directions from its metal body. That cast iron or steel surface becomes a powerful heat source, warming everything around it. Back in the 1950s, a family could purchase a reliable wood stove for around $50, which translates to roughly $500 today. But here's the beautiful part. If you have access to firewood, your ongoing fuel costs can be virtually nothing. Many rural families still cut their own wood from their property, turning fallen trees into a full winter's worth of free heat. The crackling sound, the dancing flames visible through the door, and that distinctive wood smoke smell take many of us back to simpler times when gathering around the stove was a nightly family ritual. Traditional fireplaces. Long before wood stoves became popular, the open fireplace was the primary heat source in American homes. Walk through any colonial-era house, and you'll notice the massive stone or brick fireplaces that dominated the main living areas. These weren't decorative features, they were essential for survival. While traditional fireplaces aren't as efficient as enclosed wood stoves, they still provide meaningful heat, especially when you're using gathered or repurposed wood that costs nothing. The secret that our ancestors knew was to build proper fires with good airflow and to use a mixture of hardwoods for long-lasting heat. Many families would keep a fire burning continuously from October through April, with someone always responsible for feeding it through the night. Today, if you're fortunate enough to have a working fireplace, you possess a backup heating system that requires no electricity and can use fuel that grows on trees quite literally. There's also something about fireplace heat that feels different from forced air. That radiant warmth penetrating your clothes and skin creates a comfort that modern heating systems struggle to replicate. Free firewood sources. Here's a secret that frugal homeowners have known for decades. You rarely need to pay for firewood if you know where to look. After every major storm, tree cutting services and utility companies are left with mountains of wood they need to dispose of quickly. Many will deliver it to your property for free, simply because it saves them disposal costs. The same goes for neighbors who've had trees removed. That wood has to go somewhere, and most people are happy to let you haul it away. Online platforms have made finding free firewood easier than ever. A quick search on community boards or classified sites often reveals multiple listings from people eager to clear wood from their property. Some municipalities even offer free firewood from trees removed from public lands. The only investment required is your time and perhaps some gasoline for transportation. Our grandparents understood this perfectly. They never would have paid for something that nature provided in abundance. Seasoning the wood properly, letting it dry for 6 months to a year, ensures it burns cleanly and efficiently, giving you the most heat for your effort. Pellet stoves. When pellet stoves emerged in the 1980s, they offered a bridge between traditional wood heating and modern convenience. These clever appliances burn compressed wood pellets about the size of rabbit food that feed automatically from a hopper into the burn chamber. The beauty of pellet stoves lies in their efficiency and ease of use. You can load the hopper, set your desired temperature, and let the stove do the rest. Many models from that era are still running today, a testament to their durability. While pellets typically cost money at retail stores, there's a lesser-known secret among pellet stove owners. Local sawmills often have wood waste they'll give away for free or nearly free. If you can find a source for inexpensive pellets, perhaps from a mill-clearing inventory or a neighbor who switched heating methods, your operating costs drop dramatically. Some resourceful homeowners have even learned to make their own pellets from wood waste using small pellet mills. It requires an investment in equipment, but for those committed to free heating, it's an option worth exploring. Solar heating. The sun has been heating our planet for billions of years, and clever humans have been harnessing that free energy for centuries. Passive solar heating, orienting your home and windows to capture winter sunlight, costs nothing to operate once implemented. South-facing windows can gain tremendous heat on sunny winter days, sometimes raising indoor temperatures by 10 or 15 degrees without any mechanical assistance. Active solar heating systems, using panels to heat water or air, became popular during the energy crisis of the 1970s. While the initial installation required investment, families who installed these systems decades ago have enjoyed free heating ever since. Many of those original systems are still functioning today. The math is simple but powerful. The sun delivers free energy every single day. Capturing even a fraction of that energy reduces your dependence on paid heating sources. Modern solar technology has become more efficient and affordable, but even the simpler approaches our parents used, like sun-warmed water tanks and solar air heaters, still work perfectly well. Earth-sheltered homes. Before we continue, I'd like to ask a small favor. If you're enjoying this trip down memory lane, a like and a subscribe truly helps us continue making these videos for you. We really appreciate it. Underground and earth-sheltered homes represent one of humanity's oldest heating strategies, and they're making a comeback among those seeking energy independence. The principle is beautifully simple. Below the frost line, the Earth maintains a relatively constant temperature year-round, typically between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit in most of the United States. Homes built into hillsides or covered with earth berms tap into this natural thermal mass. Instead of fighting outdoor temperatures that might swing from 0 to 90 degrees throughout the year, these homes start with a comfortable baseline. Heating from 55 degrees to 70 requires far less energy than heating from 0 to 70. The concept isn't new. Ancient peoples built into cliffsides and hillsides precisely because they understood this principle. During the energy crisis of the 1970s, earth-sheltered home construction experienced a revival, with thousands of families choosing to build homes that would virtually heat and cool themselves. Many of those homes remain occupied today, their owners enjoying utility bills a fraction of what their neighbors pay. Thermal mass heating. Our ancestors built with heavy materials like stone, brick, and adobe, not just for durability, but because they understood something about heat storage that modern builders often forget. These dense materials absorb heat slowly during warm periods and release it slowly during cool periods, naturally moderating indoor temperatures. A thick stone wall on the south side of a home can absorb solar heat all day, then radiate that warmth into the living space through the evening and night. This is thermal mass heating in its purest form, and it costs nothing to operate once the structure exists. Traditional southwestern adobe homes perfected this technique. Their thick mud walls kept interiors cool during scorching days and warm through cold desert nights. Similar principles applied in stone farmhouses throughout the Northeast, where massive central chimneys served as heat reservoirs, staying warm long after fires died down. Even in modern homes, you can add thermal mass through strategic placement of stone, brick, or concrete. A dark tile floor in a sunlit room, for instance, becomes a passive solar collector and heat storage system combined. Do-it-yourself solar water heaters. Heating water consumes a surprising portion of most families' energy budgets, often 15 to 20% of total usage. Our resourceful grandparents found ways to let the sun handle much of this task for free. Homemade solar water heaters range from simple black-painted tanks left in the sun to more sophisticated systems with glazed collectors and storage tanks. The basic principle remains consistent. Dark surfaces absorb sunlight and convert it to heat, which transfers to water flowing through or past those surfaces. During the 1970s energy crisis, Mother Earth News and similar publications ran countless articles on building solar water heaters from readily available materials. Families constructed effective systems using old water heater tanks, painted black, and enclosed in simple wooden boxes with glass tops. Many of these improvised systems performed surprisingly well, providing warm to hot water for months of the year. Even a partial solar contribution to water heating reduces your conventional energy usage significantly. Wood-burning cook stoves. Perhaps no appliance in history has served double duty as magnificently as the wood-burning cook stove. These cast iron workhorses simultaneously prepared meals and heated homes for millions of American families from the mid-1800s through the mid-1900s. A well-designed cook stove could roast meat in its oven, simmer pots on its surface, heat water in a reservoir, and warm an entire kitchen and adjacent rooms, all from a single fire. The efficiency was remarkable. Every bit of heat produced served multiple purposes. Many families kept their cook stoves burning from morning until night during winter months. The stove became the gathering place where children did homework, mothers mended clothes, and fathers read newspapers, all while staying warm and close to whatever delicious food might be cooking. These stoves are still manufactured today and remain popular among those seeking energy independence and preparedness. Thermal curtains. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. Heavy thermal curtains represent one of the least expensive ways to reduce heat loss from your home, and families have used them for centuries. Windows, even good ones, are thermal weak points in any home's envelope. Single-pane windows especially can lose tremendous amounts of heat on cold nights. Thermal curtains create an insulating air pocket between the window and the room, dramatically reducing this heat transfer. During the Victorian era, heavy drapes served both decorative and practical purposes. Wealthy families had elaborate window treatments not merely for show, but because everyone understood that thick fabrics kept cold out and warmth in. Simpler households achieved similar results with quilts or heavy blankets hung over windows at night. The practice of opening curtains on sunny winter days to admit solar heat, then closing them at dusk to trap that warmth inside, costs nothing and can reduce heating needs by 10 to 15%. Candle heaters. While candles alone won't heat a large space, the terracotta pot candle heater became popular among those seeking to warm small areas without electricity. The concept uses terracotta flower pots inverted over burning candles, with the porous ceramic material absorbing heat and radiating it outward. Does it replace a furnace? Certainly not. But for warming a desk area, a small bathroom, or a confined space, these improvised heaters can raise temperatures noticeably. More importantly, they work during power outages when conventional heating fails. The practice connects us to centuries of human ingenuity when people created warmth from whatever resources they had available. A few candles and a flower pot might seem primitive, but understanding these backup methods provides security and self-reliance. Hot water bottles. Before electric blankets existed, the hot water bottle was a nighttime essential in countless households. Fill a rubber bottle with hot water, slip it between the sheets, and enjoy a warm bed regardless of room temperature. Which of these warming methods do you remember from your childhood? The beauty of hot water bottles lies in their simplicity and efficiency. Rather than heating an entire room to stay warm while sleeping, you heat only the immediate area around your body. The energy savings compound over long winter nights, and the cozy warmth rivals any modern electric blanket. Many families kept multiple hot water bottles, placing them at strategic locations in the bed. Children often fell asleep hugging their warm bottles like stuffed animals. The practice remained common well into the 1960s and is experiencing renewed interest among those seeking to reduce heating costs. Draft stoppers. Cold air infiltrating under doors and through window gaps accounts for significant heat loss in most homes. Draft stoppers, whether purchased or homemade, block these air pathways and keep warmth where it belongs. Our grandmothers often made draft stoppers from scraps of fabric stuffed with sand, rice, or old stockings. These simple tubes placed against door bottoms prevented cold drafts from sweeping across floors. The same principle applied to window frames where rolled towels or specially made insulators blocked air movement. The effectiveness of these simple solutions surprises most people. Sealing air leaks can reduce heating requirements by 15 to 30% in older homes. Walking through a house with a candle or incense stick reveals exactly where cold air enters, and draft stoppers can address many of those leaks without any permanent modification. Weather stripping. Professional-grade weather stripping became widely available in the post-war era, giving homeowners an affordable way to seal gaps around doors and windows. Installing weather stripping remains one of the highest return home improvements, often paying for itself within a single heating season. The materials have improved over the decades, from simple felt strips to sophisticated foam, rubber, and metal products that create airtight seals. But the principle remains unchanged. Preventing air exchange between inside and outside reduces the energy needed to maintain comfortable temperatures. Many older homes have weather stripping that has worn out or compressed over the years. Simply replacing these inexpensive materials can yield immediate improvements in comfort and reductions in heating costs. Bubble wrap window insulation. This unconventional technique gained popularity during the 1970s energy crisis and remains surprisingly effective today. Spraying water on a window and pressing bubble wrap against the glass creates an insulating air pocket that significantly reduces heat loss. The approach works best on windows that don't need to be opened during winter months. The bubble wrap diffuses light while blocking much of the heat transfer that occurs through glass. It's not beautiful, but it's nearly free and genuinely effective. Single-pane windows especially benefit from this treatment. The difference in comfort near a bubble-wrapped window versus an untreated one can be remarkable on cold days. Some families have used this technique for decades, proving its durability and practicality. Window cloches and mini greenhouses. Creating small greenhouse structures on south-facing windowsills serves multiple purposes. These cloches capture solar heat during the day and release it into the home while also extending growing seasons for herbs and small plants. The principle scales up to larger window-mounted or attached greenhouses that can significantly contribute to home heating. Sunlight enters through glass, converts to heat when it strikes surfaces inside, and that heat partially radiates back into the main living space. Victorian-era conservatories served exactly this purpose. These glass rooms on the south side of homes were warm gathering places on sunny winter days and contributed meaningful heat to adjacent rooms. Earth tubes. Also called ground-coupled heat exchangers, earth tubes represent an elegant way to precondition air before it enters your home. Pipes buried several feet underground carry incoming ventilation air through the Earth's constant temperature zone, warming it in winter and cooling it in summer. The concept was understood by ancient peoples who built underground passages to moderate temperatures in their dwellings. Modern implementations use buried PVC or metal pipes connected to the home's ventilation system. Air entering at 30 degrees might emerge at 50 degrees after traveling through buried tubes, reducing the heating load significantly. Installation requires effort, but operating costs are essentially zero, since no energy is consumed beyond whatever moves the air through the system. Appliance heat utilization. Our grandmothers understood something that modern efficiency experts sometimes forget. Appliances that generate heat as a byproduct can contribute to home heating if that heat is captured rather than vented outdoors. Clothes dryers, for instance, exhaust significant warm, moist air. During winter months, some families directed this exhaust indoors using simple diverter boxes. The heat and humidity both benefit home comfort, though this should only be done with electric dryers, never gas, due to combustion byproduct concerns. Refrigerators and freezers also release heat continuously as they operate. Positioning these appliances where their heat contributes to occupied spaces rather than unoccupied ones makes practical sense. Even computers and entertainment equipment generate heat that can offset heating loads in occupied rooms. Hot pipe radiant systems. Before modern radiant floor heating, resourceful homeowners created similar effects using hot water pipes routed through living spaces. Water heated by a wood stove, solar system, or other source circulated through pipes that radiated warmth into rooms. These do-it-yourself systems lack the sophistication of professional radiant installations, but they worked. Some families ran pipes along baseboards, others embedded them in floors or ceilings during construction. The gentle, even heat distribution of radiant systems creates exceptional comfort. Unlike forced air that blows hot and cold, radiant heat maintains consistent temperatures and doesn't circulate dust or allergens. Outdoor fire pits and heaters. Gathering around outdoor fires has been humanity's primary heat source for most of our existence on this planet. Fire pits and outdoor wood-burning heaters allow families to enjoy outdoor spaces during cooler months while using free or low-cost wood for fuel. Beyond the practical heating benefits, outdoor fires create gathering spaces that draw families and friends together. The social warmth complements the physical warmth, and many families consider their fire pit the most used feature of their outdoor living space. Strategic positioning of outdoor heating can also reduce indoor heating needs by making covered porches and patios usable during marginal weather. Using the oven for supplemental heat. After cooking a meal, leaving the oven door open allows accumulated heat to radiate into your kitchen. This simple practice, known to generations of home cooks, extracts additional value from energy already expended for cooking. The caution here is straightforward. This works safely with electric ovens and briefly with gas ovens in well-ventilated spaces, but gas ovens should never be used as a primary heating source due to carbon monoxide risks. Used appropriately, post-cooking oven heat provides a pleasant boost to kitchen temperatures on cold evenings. Exercise and movement. Sometimes the best heating system is the one you carry with you. Physical activity generates significant body heat, and our grandparents understood that staying active meant staying warm. They didn't sit motionless expecting the heating system to maintain their comfort. A brisk round of housework, some stretching exercises, or a quick walk raises your body temperature naturally. You feel warmer at lower ambient temperatures when your body is actively generating heat. This understanding allowed earlier generations to keep their homes cooler than modern standards while remaining perfectly comfortable. Floor insulation with rugs and carpets. Cold floors dramatically affect perceived comfort in a home. Heat rises and cold air settles, meaning floor surfaces in most homes are significantly cooler than the air at head level. Thick rugs and carpets create insulating barriers between your feet and cold floor surfaces. The psychological effect of warm-feeling floors contributes to comfort beyond the actual insulation value. Families throughout history covered their floors with whatever textiles they could obtain or create, understanding intuitively that this simple step made homes feel warmer. Community wood sharing. In tight-knit communities, neighbors have long shared resources for mutual benefit. Wood pooling arrangements allowed families to combine efforts in gathering, cutting, and distributing firewood. One family might have property with abundant trees, another might own a truck for hauling, a third might have a chainsaw and the skills to use it. By working together, everyone benefited from firewood that none could have obtained as efficiently alone. These arrangements built community bonds while reducing costs for everyone involved. The practice continues in rural areas and is experiencing revival in communities seeking greater self-reliance. Thermal mass walls. Building exterior walls from materials like adobe, rammed earth, or thick brick creates substantial thermal mass that moderates indoor temperatures year-round. These walls absorb solar heat during the day and release it slowly through the night, maintaining more consistent indoor temperatures than lightweight construction. The technique is ancient, but still effective. Southwestern adobe construction represents perhaps the most refined American application, with walls sometimes 2 feet thick, providing both structure and climate control. Similar principles apply to stone construction throughout the country. Share your favorite memories of how your family stayed warm in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this trip down memory lane. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and share it with a friend who might remember these clever heating methods. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our next journey into the past.